Hi, welcome back to my shop. Today we are going to test the Clearvuecyclones CV-06 Mini that I just built a cabinet for. You can see it here. And I'm going to show you what I did, and I'm going to show you how it works. And I want to say, first of all, I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube with this cyclone. I was not sent a cyclone. I purchased one, so I have nothing to gain by telling you this is a great product, but I'm going to tell you I like it so far. So let's check it out. So you can purchase this unit either as just the body, which is the whole cyclone part here, the clear plastic part you see here, or you can purchase the whole kit that comes with the bucket and the bucket lid and the wheels and all that. I purchased just the body because I wanted to make my own cabinet. I wanted a little bit more space than a 5-gallon bucket, and I wanted it to be a little sturdier than rolling around on a 5-gallon bucket. So what I did was I built this cabinet that has a hinge door. I've got weather stripping around the door. I've got some buckles on the side that clamp the door tightly closed. And this was all made from some melamine particle board that I got for free, so it's all recycled. Even the piano hinge on the side came from the same project. I work for a company that has some Ace Hardware stores, and they do some resets, and this stuff was all destined for the dumpster, so I grabbed it up. So here's the bin that I made, and I really didn't think it completely through when I did the sides. I put a bevel cut on the top thinking it would be up against the edge, and that way all the dust would fall in the bin and not sit up on the edge. Didn't really think about how that would make these corners look. I should have probably put 45s bevel cut the edges of the cabinet, but I don't think it really matters. I haven't seen any dust accumulate up there yet. It kind of looks a little silly, but it's going to be inside the cabinet, so who cares? So, and you can see we're starting with a virtually empty, I don't know if you can see to the bottom if there's enough light, but it is empty. I've emptied it out onto the floor, and we're going to put it in the cabinet and see what we can do. Goes that way. All right, so we're going to buckle this up. I got this wall mount shop vac that I've had for a while, and what I did was I mounted the bracket to the side of my cabinet, so that'll hook on there just like that. And you can see we're starting with an empty shop vac, and we're starting with a clean filter. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. Tough to do one-handed. Okay. So, the hose that goes in the top of the cyclone goes to the shop vac. And I just cut a short length of shop vac hose that I had extra so that it's not a whole big long hose hanging there. I might put a bracket across here and hang the shop vac facing backwards so that that hose goes towards the back and it's not taking up so much room side to side. And then what I did here was I adapted the inlet to the cyclone with a 2-inch PVC coupling. What that allows me to do is put the other side of the coupling on my shop vac hose. This one is my large hose, I guess a 2-inch hose, so I can screw that on there. And I did the same again for my smaller hose, which this is the hose I use a lot for cleaning up in the shop. It's 18 feet long, so it can reach around probably pretty much the entire shop, wherever I would need to do cleanup. And I have found that with shop vac accessories, it helps to adapt to a PVC pipe size anyway, because once you do that, you can attach to anything. So in this case, I can pull this piece out of the coupling. I could run a pipe all the way across the wall in the shop so that I could connect to the router and the planer and the sander, have dust collection on the scroll saw, and I could hook it all up with PVC pipe and then just adapt a little piece on the end. I can make some little custom blast gates, which I probably will do. So, screw that on there. And while I'm talking about PVC, on the other end of my hose, on my small hose, I adapted it to 3/4 inch PVC. And all I did was stick a 3/4 inch PVC coupling in there and wrap it with electrical tape. And what that allows me to do is all my accessories are adapted to fit in there, including things like my orbital sander, my routers, anything that is convenient, my miter saw, anything that can easily be adapted to that size, I adapt to that size. It makes it really easy to hook up dust collection and not have to mess around a lot with, a lot of these tools come with some strange sizes to adapt to. So at any rate, we're going to suck up this pile of sawdust and we're going to see what we end up with. See if I can get my camera moved. That sounded like we lost a little suction there. I don't know if I got a clog in the hose. That was an awful lot. There's some big chunks in there to hunk up. There's some big chunks in there to pick up with that small hose. I probably should have used the big hose. At any rate, let's see what we got in the shop vac. Still have relatively clean filter. A little bit of dust got through there. Here's all that made it in there. Get my hose out of the way. Do this carefully so we don't have a cloud. Yeah, you can't see in there. It's too dark. Most of the dust ended up in the bin. So the bottom line is, I would recommend this to anyone. I don't know that I would invest in the whole kit. This, I think, was $75. And I know there's some discount codes out there for Izzy Swan and Laney Shaughnessy. I think I just used Izzy as a discount code. It's like 5% off. Well worth it, I think. I think it's going to save me a lot of money in filters and a lot of time in emptying out the shop vac. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.